What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's been a little bit since my last video. I was on vacation all last week and wanted to wait till they fixed the hopper cam. So happy to say that's good to go now. I'm just going to take us through the last couple stops on my Friday and hope you enjoy. Best I can with this stop sometimes because these people on the right will get right up next to the enclosure, so I gotta watch that car there too. Basically blocking up the main entrance to get this thing. Yeehaw. Very rainy here all day, so it's kind of lightened up a little bit over the last couple hours. Oh, nice. This next one will be good. Going behind me, so I'm gonna let them get by. Alright, we'll go ahead. Look how far this is sticking out, it's insane. Situate it a little bit. Like I showed in one of the other videos, I try to, if you're new at this, don't do a can like I'm doing right now. It's about halfway off the forks to keep it away from my windshield. Then let it go, like that. Now we'll take it up. Well, for a second we wouldn't get that mattress. Oh, it's a microwave. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Well, that thing's not going in. It's not good. I think it's outside of my arm. It is. If y'all watch stuff like that, there it goes. Crap, man. Alright, stop the windshield wipers. Something like this happens, don't panic. Just stop what you're doing. I'm kind of glad this happened like it did, so I can kind of show you. See all this crap hanging off it? All this is because the cords and crap get hung up on the side doors, and it sucks. Just ease it. You just ease it down. Just ease it down. As long as it's not putting pressure up against your windshield, that's really all that matters. Try to get out from under it. Alright, so the fan wants to come with me. This just has to be thrown off. Good start to first video back in a while, right? I'll leave that. Scrapper will get that. Okay. So I know it's hard to see, but I've got the packer going. Go ahead. Go ahead. Jesus, man. Try to help people out and be cool and let them go, and then they act like you're screwing them over somehow. Alright. So back to what we were doing. Here's the hopper cam. And I know it is hard to see. I've tried to get my monitor to let it just zoom in on that, but the truck will go to different, fixate on certain cameras when you do certain things, like have the arms above the awning, or when you're reverse, the reverse camera takes over. So there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I apologize, but it will zoom at least when I dump a can, so you get to see that as much. Some of you have asked about me trying to get hopper cam footage. That's something that's going to be way down the line. I used to have GoPros, but me personally, I think they're a pain in the ass. I'm not good with them. I don't think they're very user-friendly, but it is something I will consider in the future. All right, I'm gonna get one more pack cycle in because of the beds and mattress box springs from that other can. You might hear a popping sound like just what just happened. My pack cylinder has been making a lot of noise in the third stage. I'm gonna do a half pack there just to let it, make sure I can clear the hopper as much as I can. This place is usually pretty heavy, so this actually isn't really too bad compared to what I'm used to seeing from them. Make some serious messes because everyone throws loose crap on top of it. I will clean up a mess if I make it, but I mean, if it's stuff the wind picks up, sorry about you. Maintenance knows how that is, though. The maintenance staff here is very cool. So there's two entrances and exits out of this place. One going this direction, one going that direction. I gotta go this way, I need to get through you. Okay, there we go, figured it out. Alright, you gotta just work with people sometimes. Farther back in the complex you get, the more they seem to lighten up. Let that blade run. Someone at this can always throws away shredded paper, like, and doesn't put it in a bag. Like, why? It's definitely starting to feel like fall around here. Favorite kind of weather. not even the end of the month. Mattress packed down a little bit. Somebody coming over here. There you go. Hand on a swivel, y'all. At all times. Guys right there. Go ahead. I give them a break because they're cool and they really clean this place up pretty well. I mean, it saves me a lot of headache with just outside overages outside the can and stuff. There's a lot of places I do. A lot of the maintenance staff will not do what these guys do. This isn't a typical apartment complex though, this is a cooperative. The way it's different is instead of like the rent that you pay going to a big company that owns a ton of apartment complexes, the rent goes right back into the improvements of the grounds and the overall complex here, so. Nice idea. set it down on that box. Still packing as I go, even though I can't see my cam. I'm just watching my spot mirror here on the driver's side. See it come back. I've got a lot building up there. I use the spot mirror and the camera both equally. I mean, I never had a hopper cam until I came here, so it's still somewhat new to me. Half packing is important, especially when you start really getting a lot on. Just let a little bit go in, come back, just kind of slowly just squishes it along. Got a pretty good amount of furniture in here today. That's going to want to stand up. Make sure it doesn't tip the can too far forward. There we go. Now, tell you what, you can leave the. Normally it won't let you run the blade when the can is up this high, but just for the hell of it, so you guys can see how it packs. Obviously something like that, I do not want to fall behind the blade, and that's something I don't want to take off down the road while I'm packing, because that will take a power line out. You look at how tall it is compared to the rest of the truck. And also right now I'm manually running the controls, throttling, I'm doing it all manually. And you can kind of see it starting to squeeze back and disappear little by little. Trying to really work the trash back so the futon, whatever, can fall in. Hopefully this time around it'll get, there we go. It's like that time right there too. I'm going to go ahead and just make that a half pack right after my blade kind of pops there. Push just the rest of the trash a little farther in, and hopefully the futon will go a little farther in. And I know when my blade gets close to the bottom of the screen there, and you can hear it really pushing, that's enough to bring it back. Believe it or not, I have popped my tailgate open before doing this, because my truck's got all those sensors on it for safety's sake, that when you push it over the limit, past its limit, it thinks it needs to dump when it doesn't. It's got all that excess pressure against it. Normally when I'm packing, I'm auto packing, which means I just hit the pack button down here and just let the blade run its cycle, and the sensors know exactly how to push it so far back and extracting and retracting it. Alright, that will be enough just to get me down the road. I'm going to let it run one more. We'll go ahead and just call it this one, kind of keep it short and sweet. I'm planning to kind of do a somewhat special video, said sarcastically, next Saturday. It's just something a little different than what I've been doing, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please go into my channel to see some of my suggested channels for some other drivers and industry related channels. They're all great. Thanks again for watching. You guys have a good weekend.